As a homeschooling mom, I'm always thinking about ways to sneak in a little learning. And this year, with the Semiquincentennial happening in just a few short days, maybe you're trying to sneak in a little learning too. So let's talk about how we can prepare for and celebrate America's 250th birthday. Hey there, this is Ashley, your host for the Ready, Set, Depart podcast. Do you want to make some memories and travel with your family? It's not as hard as you think. Let's go. Hello and welcome to episode 40 of the Ready, Set, Depart podcast. We are so glad you're here. Way back on July 4th, 1776, the Declaration of Independence was signed by 56 delegates announcing our separation from England. For those 56 men, signing the Declaration was considered an act of treason, but it led to the United States of America with all of her wonders and faults. So this year, just 250 years later, we are celebrating her still. Let's talk about a few ways we can celebrate with our families and sneak in a little bit of learning in there too. We could read the Declaration of Independence together. I will have to admit, I don't know that I've ever read the whole Declaration of Independence, but maybe this is the year. People risk being put to death for treason to write it. Maybe my family can appreciate it, not just for being written, but for what it says. We could visit a museum together. There are museums all over the country that talk about where we came from. It doesn't have to be the National Museum of American History, though that would be cool. Just find a museum that seems interesting and make a day of it. We could go to a fireworks show. The firework display on the National Mall may not be in your budget this year, but there are amazing fireworks shows throughout the country. I know that sometimes we stay away from them because of the crowds and the parking, but maybe this is the year to go and sing along with our favorite patriotic songs while the bombs burst. We could learn something we might not know about our country together. One of the fun things about celebrating America's 250th birthday is discovering things about our country that we never knew before. For example, did you know the United States has a national flower? We didn't either. Our friends at Meadow and Mountain researched the story behind how the rose became America's national floral emblem, and it turns out it's a pretty fascinating story. For decades, different flowers were proposed before the rose was finally chosen in 1986. It's a great reminder that there are still so many interesting pieces of American history hiding in plain sight. If you'd like to learn more, head over to Meadow and Mountain, where you can read the story, watch the video, and even see a special design they created to celebrate both the rose and America's 250th birthday. We could go see some founding documents together. The Freedom Plane is a cool traveling exhibit that's going to 8 cities in the country and bringing 9 original founding documents to the people. If you've ever been to the National Archives in Washington, D.C., you know how cool it is to see the actual documents that you've only ever learned about. With the Freedom Plane, some of those documents might just come to you. They're traveling to Kansas City, Missouri, Atlanta, Georgia, Los Angeles, California, Houston, Texas, Denver, Colorado, Miami, Florida, Dearborn, Michigan, and Seattle, Washington. Check out their website at freedomplane.org for more information. We already have our tickets for the Seattle stop. You could learn together. One of my favorite things about homeschooling is learning together. Trooper may ask a question about something I don't remember, so we look it up together. We've had some talks about why we're celebrating the 250th birthday, and so I just found this great mini course on the 250th birthday and why we're celebrating it from Beautiful Feet Books. We love their curriculum, and this looks like it will be amazing. Go to our website for the link to download the mini course for free. We could go to a national park together. Remember that there are a ton more national parks than just the big 63. There are national historic sites, national battlefields, national seashores. The list goes on, but the national park system is definitely celebrating the 250th. So why not find one you've never been to or never heard of for that matter and plan a family trip? It doesn't have to be far, though it can be, but it will be interesting. Bonus points if you and your kids earn a Junior Ranger badge. And while we're talking about Junior Ranger badges, why not make a goal to earn some Junior Ranger badges this year together? Our family loves the Junior Ranger program that most national parks have. You go to a visitor center, get a booklet, complete what you need to complete, and turn it in. Then a ranger will look it over, give you a Junior Ranger badge, and swear you in as the newest Junior Ranger. We've done these all over the country, and we have always learned something. So why not make a goal to earn 2.5 or 25 if you're ambitious badges this year to not only celebrate America, but learn some things too? Why not make a 250 things we love about America list together? I know one of those things for us would be the fact that we can travel all over the country without a lot of hassle. We don't have to get special papers or anything to see this country from sea to shining sea. What would be on your list? You could learn about your family history together. We recently got a chance to go to Ellis Island in New York, which is a whole other episode. And while we were there, we found the names of 3 ancestors who walked those same floors that we were walking. It was amazing. But you don't have to go to New York to find out about your family who came here. Where did they come from? Why did they come here? And where did they live? You can answer those questions easy. And my last suggestion is to plan a road trip together. Celebrate America's 250th birthday this year by seeing some of it. Here's the challenge. Decide how long you can go for. Realistically, look how long your kids and you can drive in one day. And then Google cool destinations that are the number of hours you can drive from your city. And then go from there. If you need a little help planning a road trip, listen to episode 3 and episode 7 for lots more tips and tricks. Let's look at this from a real standpoint. Say we live in Kansas City, Missouri. We've decided we want to be gone for 5 days and drive 6 hours. Google came back with 5 places we could go on our road trip to celebrate America's birthday. St. Louis, Missouri, Eureka Springs, Arkansas, Omaha, Nebraska, Branson, Missouri, or Bentonville, Arkansas. So find one that sounds interesting and go from there. One of the things I love most about travel is that it helps us connect with the stories behind the places we visit. This year, as America celebrates 250 years, I hope you'll take the opportunity to explore a little more, learn a little more, and make a few memories along the way. Because whether you're standing in a national park, reading the Declaration of Independence at your kitchen table, watching fireworks with your family, or tracing your family's story, you're experiencing a piece of what makes this country unique. Happy 250th birthday, America. Thanks for joining us today. And as always, let's keep making traveling with your family easier, one trip at a time. See you next time. Thank you for listening. If you like this podcast, be sure to share it with your friends or even leave us a review so others can find it. Follow us on Instagram at Ready Set Depart Podcast. This is Ashley with Ready Set Depart. Remember, traveling with your family and making memories is not as hard as you think. See you next time.